Hello, it's Kurt Moldry, otherwise known as. I'm a podcaster on the Film Stories Podcast Network. I did a reaction last week to Ren and his new video. I really enjoyed it. It was good to get back onto the kind of the reaction sphere. It's been a long time since I've done anything like that. And thank you everyone who's joined and subscribed and liked the video and commented. The reaction was really amazing. So thank you for joining me. I thought I would continue that on. There's been some great discussion being had on the comments there, and thank you for those people who interacted with me to talk about potentials that I could do. I am definitely thinking about doing a deep dive on Jenny and Screech, which is another Ren song. I have actually seen those songs, but I wouldn't mind potentially doing a deep dive on that and some other of Ren's material that I haven't seen, so I will be going back to that. But the big news over the last week has been that Linkin Park are back, and it's been an interesting story, and obviously with what happened to Chester, and again, and probably quite interestingly enough, another thing linked to mental health, where Ren's had his own personal battles, and obviously Chester unfortunately succumbed to that. I have been aware that there's a female singer. I don't know much more than that. I've been really busy doing my Lost podcast and my Red Dwarf podcast and my Star Trek podcast, so I haven't really been involved in the sphere of music. So I am going to jump straight in and see what new Linkin Park is all about. So let's go and do that straight away. So welcome along, and here we go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision.
Oh.
Flashing your favorite point of view.
Okay, so first off, I like the kind of the EQ'd out drums there. So it's giving really,
just like you
the vocal coming through is really nice.
Like you always do.
Okay, so piano.
Already under my skin.
Oh, I like that. Oh, quite a low register piano. And is that a vocoder or what they're called? Yeah, the voice box kind of thing. Okay, nothing like nostalgic 2000 to get you in the mix, is it? That's very Linkin Park. Well, quite like that. A bit of grasping a voice in the first line, and the second one was smooth. Yeah, okay. Harmonies are working really well. Okay. Oh, a bit of rasp, like it. Okay, so her rasp is kind of like at the front. I like that step up in semitones. I love breakdowns like that. I love the fact that you've got that production's really good. And the really compressed guitar, which is kind of like a Linkin Park staple and Blink-182 and stuff. Yeah, that rasp is like, nah. It's just like so kind of like at the front of the mouth, which I quite like. I think Chester's was a little bit further back. It's a nice balance actually between like the soft, no rasp, clean vocal. It's very kind of melodic poppy rock. Yeah, I think I really like her. Great. I think that was a really good good opening tune for it. I know there's a live, isn't there, already? So that'll be good to see what happens there. I'm just going to pause that. So that'll be interesting to listen to some more of that. It was very 2000 rock, kind of, Blink-182, Linkin Park style. So the style hasn't changed that much. That's not a bad thing. That's just, as it is. I quite like the, as I said, the rasp, which I kept going on about, which like her rasp is like, there. And I'm pretty sure Chester was more in the throat. So he would be like, let me, kind of down there. So that was good. I quite like the chorus. It's got da 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 with the descending melody line. The crunchiness and taking the EQ out, taking all of the range out of the EQ for the drums on the drum loop and the drum pattern at the beginning worked really well. And I love the dropout. That's something I really like in a lot of songs, when things like kind of jump out of a thing. You expect it to go one way, obviously like to build, but it doesn't. It kind of like came down. And the piano was quite, it was playing in the low octaves rather than like where you would normally get that middle C round that area. So that gave it a little bit more of a graspiness to it. And I think it's on first impression that was a good tune. I think that's one that might stick in people's heads. So I enjoyed that. So yeah, as I say, thank you for joining me. This is only the beginning of my journey of trying to get at least one of these out a week. Just when I've got a spare 10-15 minutes when I'm at my studio. So thank you for listening, and until next time, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.